I have selected 5 tiers, alright? So, D tier is the trash tier. Alright? D is not good. D tier is something that you wouldn't want to see from the FR of that character, okay? And you can have your own reasons for why you like it or not, right? Everyone could have his own reason for liking... wow. Pain Steam, really? Okay. For liking an FR animation or not. So D tier is bottom tier. Not good. Basically the Maria tier of the voice acting tier list that we did a while ago. Maria was at the bottom, right? So that's D tier. Then we have C tier, which is, well, bad. It's an FR that you don't like for one reason or another, but you don't feel like it's complete hot garbage, right? Maybe there's something in it that you don't like, but some other elements of it you like, right? So that's pretty much the C tier. B tier is the okay tier. An FR that you don't dislike, but you don't feel like it has anything special going on for it, right? So a force animation that is kinda... yeah. It's there. It's not great, not bad. Then we have the A tier, which is going to be the good ones. An FR animation that you like for one reason or more reasons, and that you feel like it fits the character and the partner of that character, and the move together, yeah, is good for the two characters involved, basically. And then we have the S tier, which is the top tier. Amazing. The FRs in these tiers are going to be, in your opinion, the best ones for whatever reason you may choose for it. Spoiler, like for example, I know Gabrant is going to be an S tier for me, right? But might not be an S tier for you. So it's something like that. S tier is going to be the amazing ones for a multitude of reasons. Whatever your reasoning will be, S is going to be the top tier. Alright, so how are we going to do this? So, we are going to watch the moves, of course. We are going to use both this video. I hope you're seeing everything correctly on the stream. Hopefully. You're going to watch this video, which is basically a compilation done by Scorp6754 on YouTube. This is a compilation of almost all the FRs up to late January, alright? I think there are some missing here. I think good old Scorp missed some, missed a good bunch of FRs in this video, I think. But we're going to watch this video to get, you know, a look at all the characters. It goes on by series as well. So it starts from FF1 up to, you know, World of Final Fantasy or whatever is the last series in the timeline. So we're going to use that, and then if there are some force abilities that are missing in this video, we're going to watch them here on the good old AIDA gaming channel, which always has all the videos and previews of everything DFFO related. Good old AIDA channel. We're gonna use your videos here for that. All right. So the poll itself will be basically started once I basically open the poll here. We're gonna close it and redo it for every single character. How are you going to vote? Basically, once I open up the poll, you will be able to vote in chat by typing A, B, C, D, or S, depending on which tier you think it fits that one force animation, right? So it's pretty easy. Going to do that, and then we're gonna close the poll and do it again for other characters. Alright? And anybody can vote, alright? You don't need to be following the channel or anything like that. Like, anybody can vote. So, are you guys ready? I think we should start, because otherwise it's gonna take a good old while to do this thing. Alright, so let's switch off the music here. And let's go to this good old video. Yeah, you have a behind the scene sneak peek. Let me see if I can fix this thing a little bit. Because yeah, it's not completely... There you go. I think the cropping here is a little bit weird. There you go. All right. Okay, let me fix the few things remaining here. Okay, everything should be set up. Okay. So, we start with Warrior of Light. The poll is not open yet, all right? I'll preview the video and then I'll open the poll. Okay? So, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Let's rewatch that 1 second. Okay. Warrior of Light T-posing. What do you think of this thing? What do we think of this thing? Because the poll is now open, right? You can vote. You can vote by typing in A, B, C, D, or S, of course. I'm gonna vote too. I'm gonna say this one is probably actually a C for me. I think this one is a C for me. It's I don't think. Okay, so the thing that I like about this thing is that it fits the... we can actually keep the music playing here because there is no music in the video, so... fits the character in a way that we have lore behind Prish and Warrior of Light being together. I think it's a good pairing, right? Because Prish was the only one remembering him when he was gone, and all of this stuff. So it makes sense that Prish is the partner, but they don't really synergize well together. Like, you have Prish punching some wolves here, and Warrior of Light T-posing and throwing spears of light from his shield, which is cool, but they don't really mesh together. Like, it's not it's like one attack after the other, right? So it's a cool move from Warrior of Light, but doesn't mesh together well with Prish overall, I think. So for me, it's a C. The chat says... wait, let's see. Okay, so 80% think it's B. So chat wins, clearly. Alright. So, Warrior of Light, where is he? Warrior of Light goes in B tier. There you go. We never use Shining Shield like that. Yeah. I like Prish, that's why. Okay. Alright, yeah, you can have your own, you know, reasons for why you like it or not, of course. That was my reasoning. Can you guys hear the... I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not. We have Quina going on here. Alright. Let's move on. Minwu.
残った力も投じよう。活路を開く。持てる力のすべてを。運命を切り開け。
Okay, let's watch it again.
切り開こう。損ないと思うな。残った力も投じよう。活路を開く。持てる力のすべてを。運命を切り開け。僕だって。
Okay. What do we think of Minvu? Voting is now open. I think Minvu for me is an A, actually. I really like it. I really like it because you expect a nice explosion. Alright, so considering that he is basically a white mage and is paired with a kind of ice elemental character, and they have basically connection because both of them died, right? They are kind of mentors that died or something like that, right? So I really like the fact that he basically uses the ice magic to heal the party instead of doing damage. I think that transition is cool. I think Kurasame is there because they're both like somewhat mentors type of character that died. I think that's kind of the connection. I don't think there's always a connection for these things, by the way, but I think that's kind of what they were going for this. Why is he so angry there? I don't know, man. Yeah, Kurasame is pissed off. I think Kurasame just creating a wall of ice is not like particularly interesting, but the transition from the wall of ice to healing magic from Minvu, I think it's pretty cool. So for me, it's an A. Let's see what you guys have to say. The voting is open, of course, so put in your votes in. We have 5 votes. Okay, this one is actually very split. But looks like C wins, so you guys are not liking it. And one can translate what they were saying. I have no idea, because you would need to see, well, you would need to check the global version to see what they say up there, right? So if someone has that on, can check that on the global version. Alright, looks like that's it for good old Minvu. I'm sad, you guys don't like it? I think it's pretty cool. Alright, Minvu, where are you? There we go. Minvu on C tier, wow. Kura being so angry ruins it. So yeah, some aren't on GL, of course. Actually, the majority of these, I think. Alright. We move on to Onion Knight, guys.
僕だってまだやれる。信じよう。必ず勝てる。僕が見つけたのはみんなを守る力だ。光は我らと共にある。僕たちなら楽勝か。光と共に。
One more.
信じよう。必ず勝てる。僕が見つけたのはみんなを守る力だ。光は我らと共にある。僕たちなら楽勝か。光と共に。
Okay, guys, what do we think of Onion Knight? I think it's an A for me. It's an A, borderline S, actually. Iconic. Yeah, I'm gonna say... I mean, it's good. You cannot say it's not good. It's good because, of course, the pairing is perfect. Warrior of Light, I mean, Onion Knight with Warrior of Light is the perfect pairing. Both of them are kind of Warriors of Light. Everything, they are very connected in the lore of the FFO as well, of course. So, it's very iconic for that reason. They are both the Warriors of Light. And the move itself, the movement is, you know, a very quick movement. Reminds a lot of the kind of the Ninja EX from Onion Knight, right? Rapid strikes all over the place. So it's cool to see Warrior of Light doing that as well. I don't think the animation itself is super amazing though. Like, it's really good, but it's not like blowing my mind. So that's why I gave it an A instead of S. But it's good, in my opinion. So let's see what you guys have to say. Well, okay, A and S split, but S wins. All right, so I think that that's fair. Okay. So okay. Closing the vote. What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay. So, Onion Knight goes in S tier. Our first S tier is Onion Knight. I think that's fair. Okay. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. What do we have here? Cloud of Darkness. Oh, all right. There we go. Let's try it. Let's see that one again. Okay. What do we think of the Cloud of Darkness? One. Oh, wait a sec. Sorry. There you go. I think it's a B. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a B for me because the pairing, like I think the only reason for why that is with Cloud of Darkness is they both like use purple void magic basically, which could be cool, but the animation itself is kind of lame because you have Xstat just doing his BT effect basically, and then you have like purple explosions from Cloud of Darkness. So it's not bad, like it's okay. I don't think it's... I think they could have done something a little bit more creative with it though. So for me it's a B. Let's see what you guys have to say. Okay, that's a split. That's a split between A and B, guys. Someone voted S. Kefka voted S for this one. Nice. Really liked it. Let's see if we have someone else voting, guys. Don't be shy and vote in if you want. Type in A, B, C, D, or S tiers. S tiers being the highest, of course. And then going down from A, B, C, and D. If no one else is voting, I'm deciding on a tie. All right. All right. It's a tie. I decide for B, guys. All right. So, Cloud of Darkness. Can't find her. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna put her in B. All right. Now here, this guy Scorp switches to FF4 here, but there's still a dash missing. So let's check dash, the dash FR animation from good old Ida. All right. All right. Let's see for dash. One more. Oh, it's later? Okay, I didn't see that. But that's weird because, I mean, he's FF3, so. Alright, doesn't matter anyway. What do we think of Dash? Voting is now open. I'm gonna say I'm torn between B. I don't know, because in a way I really like it. I like the pairing between Layla and Dash. Both, you know, heavy thunder based users. I would say it's probably, I would say it's B for me. Like, I think it's okay. It's an okay animation. I like it. I don't think it's super amazing, because at the end of the day, they're, you know, it's just both of them striking the enemy at the same time, which is kind of cool with thunder, but nothing more than that. Wow, what the fuck? How are you guys doing my boy Dash dirty? What the fuck is that? D? Seriously? Come on, man. Furio comes in with a D. Like, you're really, you're already treading very murky waters, Furion. You might get banned. They just tapped the enemy. I mean, okay, that's true, but it's pretty. But I mean, I think it's cool the way they do it, isn't it? No. I really don't agree with this. All right. So there are no more votes coming in. So I'll stop the voting on this one. But man, that I don't agree with that one bit. So for you, Dash is a D. Wow, what the fuck? Unbelievable. All right. Let's move on to Final Fantasy IV. Hello, Nick, the ninja. Let's move on to Dark Knight Cecil. All right, so this one is not in global yet. Very soon will be though. All right, let's see. Sorry. Let's watch it again. All right. Voting is now open for Cecil Dark Knight. What do we think of him? Okay, so honestly, I think that's a pretty cool move, because you have Vivi doing stop with the exact same animation as Final Fantasy IX, which is very cool. And it's cool in general that you have someone casting stop and the other one, you know, attacking the stopped enemies, which is, you know, cool. And other than that, I believe Vivi does basically an I don't know if it does like not a focus, but assimilate magic on a drain, maybe. What's that? A drain on Desil. Thank you, Sirac, for following. Appreciate it. He drains. Yeah, it does a drain. So it does a drain onto Cecil as well. I think that's pretty neat. And then you have just Cecil striking down. So I think it's a solid A for this one, for me. Solid A tier. As a reminder, the tiers are S for the best, and going down A, B, C, and D, right? So, let's see, the votes are in... oh man, B is winning. B is winning. I don't agree with that. I think it's definitely a little bit better than B tier, guys. Come on. You didn't like it that much? There's someone voting S tier as well, too. Alright. No more votes coming in, so gotta close this one. It is a B for you, alright. B tier for Cecil Dark Knight. Feels bad, man. Moving on, we have Kane. One more for Kane.
竜の力ここに。
What do we think of the Kane one? I'll tell you right now, it's an S for me. I think the Kane one is a straight up S for me. I think it really fits both him and Aranea. Both of them together, I think it's really good. Classic Dragoons moves. They are one is blue, the other one is red. They look like two Power Rangers basically, and the move itself I think fits the Dragoons, you know, perfectly. I think it's pretty much all I would want from Kane FR, so I think it's an S tier for me. I think it's awesome. What do you guys have to say? It's mostly A for you. Okay, let's see if we have some more votes coming in. Of course, you can vote in the chat by typing S, A, B, C, or D. Depending on which tier you want. I'm the only one voting guess? Really? Come on, guys. Okay, we have Nick voting A as well, alright, so straight up solid A, okay. Nick Ninja voting A, so closing the poll. So, A tier it is for Kane. I definitely would say it's a little bit more than that, but Kane is our first A tier on the tier list as well, so check that one out. Alright. Moving on. Moving on, we have Rosa, I think. Let's check that one out again. Here we go. What do we think of the Rosa FR? I think it's a C. I agree. I think it's a C for Rosa. I'm not sure why the pairing with Lulu. I'm not sure why the pairing with Lulu, but basically the animation is red Rosa's LD at the end of the day, so not amazing. I don't know what they're saying to each other there, but yeah, for me it's a C, and yeah, most of you agree with me as well. So yeah, we agree that Rosa is not great. So this one, vast majority voting for C. So Rosa. And of course, guys, by the way, thanks to Dissidia Compendium for the icons. I didn't say that in the beginning, but we are using the Dissidia Compendium icons, which are awesome. Okay. Both are moms. Yeah, if you count Tentoon, yeah, Lulu is a mom. I don't count that. Alright, anyway. Let's move on to Fuzoya, I believe. Let's watch that one again. Alright, what do we think of Fuzoya? I think Fuzoya is a solid A, almost S, I would say, for me. No, S is maybe too much, but solid A for me. That's because I like the pairing, first of all, two old wise mages, Strago and Fuzoya, of course. And then they basically are doing a red Kamehameha on the enemies together, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's undoubtedly cool. I don't know why you guys are voting C. Come on, man. What did you expect from Fuzoya and Strago? Let's see. Oh, we have a three-way tie here going on. Okay. It's one small Red Bull. Okay, it's not a Kamehameha. Yeah, that's true. You wanted more magic. You guys know that in case of a tie, if no one else voting, in case of a tie, I decide. So better, if someone wants to break the tie and vote for A, B, C, A, B, or C, that would be nice. There are a bunch of people in chat not voting. Come on, guys. Vote in. Just type in one letter in the chat. It's easy. No one voting? Alright. Oh, Shugo voted. Alright. Shugo voted. It was late, but Shugo voted C. Okay. So, C it is then. Breaking the tie there. Feels bad, man. You guys are disliking all of my favorite FRs. Like, what the fuck? C4 could be better. Okay. I don't dislike it that much. Whatever, man. See you later. Okay. Rubicante is next. Let's see what's going on with Rubicante. Let's see that once more. What do we think of Rubicante, guys? I think it's a B. I think it's a B. I'm not sure what's the pairing, if there's a reason for why Leo and Rubicante are together. But at the end of the day, you just have Leo doing shock and Rubicante throwing a fire tornado, like... Not even, yeah, it's not even a shock, it's just like a white tornado and a red tornado. But it's like... that's about it, you know, there's nothing else going on. I don't feel like these two characters synergize very well for a move. Ruby doing a full year into fire tornado is dope. See, how is the voting going on? Okay, it's very kind of split here as well. Most of you are voting for B though. Hello, Nyalisa, by the way. I think it's okay. I don't feel like it's that awesome though. The Greg team is awesome. Cannot deny that. Alright, so B it is for Rubicante. So our good old Rubicante goes into B tier. So actually, more of... Right now, most of the FRs are like good to not good. So, that's not a great track record. Like, not even good. Like, from okay to like not good. So, hopefully they get a little bit better here, guys. I would have voted... I definitely would have voted like Dash and Kane higher, but that's just me, maybe. Alright, moving on. We have Ursula. Let's see. Oh, I know this one. Let's see it once more. All right. What do we think of the Ursula? I'll tell you straight away that I think it's one of the worst FR animation in the game, if not the worst. for me. The reason for that is that, first of all, they have no synergy together, Ash and Ursula. Like, none at all. Not even lore-wise, I think they are that... in Opera Omnia, I don't remember them like having a lot of interaction. But other than that, it's the animation itself, it's so lame, because it's literally Ash doing skill 1 and Ursula following up with skill 2. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing to this FR. They're literally 2 copy-paste moves together. So, and it's not even together, it's like one after the other, so that's it. Both shows like... okay. So I think it's definitely, for me, awful. Wow, you guys think it's actually a little bit better than D. I would say it's guaranteed. I thought it was a guaranteed D, this one. Let's see if someone else is voting. Otherwise, I would, yeah, I'm gonna close. But for me, it's pretty bad. All right, voting looks like it's done. So C tier for Ursula. I think you guys have been generous for it. Okay. Moving on, we have Faris. No, wait a sec. I think there are more FF4 characters missing here. I think Rydia is missing here, right? Rydia is missing for sure, so maybe someone else too. Are they later? Okay. If they're later, then we can continue to watch. We go on with Faris, guys.
力を借りるぜ。受けてみな。フィニッシュだ。こいつはいいや。負けられないんだよ。
Once more.
受けてみな。力を借りるぜ。受けてみな。フィニッシュだ。こいつはいいや。負けられないんだよ。
Alright, voting is open for Faris. I think this one is a safe S for me, for sure. I think it's a safe S for me. When the first time I saw this one, I wasn't so sure because it felt so weird to see like Faris playing Blitzball. But then once you kind of see that once or twice, I think it's kind of fits at the end of the day. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like it's kind of cool. And yeah, it's awesome because you have Faris playing Blitzball. Like, it's creative, it's cool, it's fun with Waka throwing the balls. Like, Faris shot, yeah. Take that, like, that's awesome. I think that's awesome. It's creative and nice. Let's see what you guys have to say. Okay, it's between A or S. 9 votes in. But S is winning out a little bit. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you have to type... I don't know if the minus S counts or not. Probably it does. I mean, the minus letter for the voting counts or not. Maybe it does. I don't know. I think it does. All right. It does? Okay. Alright, so... we have an S tier. Second S tier for us, it's Faris. Nice, I agree on this one 100%. So, Faris... S tier. Moving on, we have Kryl. Let's go. Once more. Alright, voting open for Kryl. What do we say about Kryl? I think Kryl is a safe A for me. I think it's good because, first of all, there is synergy between Realm and Kryl, lore-wise as well. They are often together in the FFO as well. And it's pretty cool because you basically have Realm painting, I believe it's Ramuh stuff, right? So you have Ram painting Ramuh stuff for Kryl to use, which is kind of cool. I think that's pretty creative as well. And then you have a bunch of thunders coming down. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's creative at the very least. So I like it. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, vast majority guys says A as well. So agree on this one too. We can close the vote here. So Kryl goes on A alongside Kane. Moving on, we have Dorgan. Let's go. Once more. What do we think of Dorgan, guys? I think it's a D for me, Dorgan. I'm sorry. I like Dorgan a ton. But man, his far animation is pretty bad in my opinion. I don't dislike the pairing necessarily, like Auron and Dorgan. I think it's pretty cool. Both kind of samurais dudes. But you literally have Auron doing like this, and that's it for the whole animation. And then you have Dorgan doing his pretty cool, you know, green wind spell effect. But that's it. There's nothing to it. And they're not even attacking together. It's like one after the other. So yeah, solid D for me. Let's see what you guys have to say. Okay, you guys are a little bit more generous with it. You guys say C. Yeah. C. Looks like that's locked in pretty much. So C tier for Dorgan. Wow, I can't believe you guys think this is better than Dash. Like, are you serious? I don't believe it 1 second, man. Or Ursula? You're telling me Ursula's FR is better than the Dash FR? Dash got done dirty here. Like, what the fuck? I blame Furion for sure. That doesn't make any sense. Still D for him? Oh, really? Oh my god. Alright. Moving on, we have Terra. We have Terra. Let's see it again. Oh, sorry. Voting open now for Terra. Straight up S, no question for me. Of course, the pairing with Kuja is great. Both of them using trance. And both mega mages as well. The spell effect on the magic here there is great too. Double trance, man, how can you not like that? I mean, okay, maybe it's been overdone already, but it's still super cool, man. The FF9 and FF6 tribute on a FF6 tribute there. So you cannot possibly dislike this thing. I think it's pretty much always great. Let's see what you guys have to say though. Okay, it's actually a mix between S and B. Okay. Oh, that's pretty weird. Ultima going up while meter dropping is cool. Alright. Alright. Looks like that's set in as well. Alright, I fully agree with this one. Terra going straight up to the top. There we go. Alongside Faris and Onion Knight. Moving on, we have Setzer, guys. Let's do that one again. Wow, this one is weird, man. What the fuck? This one is really weird. I think it's one of the weirdest one. I don't know how to feel about this one because the pairing makes no sense, alright? But it's not about that. Like, even the, like, I think what they are trying to say is that, like, if you have Barret shooting up the cards and basically, like, making them explode or charging them up, and then you have a bunch of shit dropping on the enemies between bombs and laser guns or whatever is going on there. But I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't feel like the pairing is that cool. And even if they wanted to do that, I don't feel like Barret is the best. Like, when I see Barret, I don't feel like someone precisely aiming at a card dropping from the sky, you know? Like, Barret is all about destruction. So, I don't feel like Barret is the right fit for it. Maybe if it was like Irvine. I could see, like, if it was like Irvine sniping the cards going down, like, I think that would make more sense, right? I don't feel like Barret is the right choice for it. I don't know. So I think for me it's actually a D. I'm sorry. Even though the animation itself, it's not like bad, but I don't like the pairing. Okay, it doesn't have a satellite razor, but I think it would still make more sense than Barret too. Irvine does have a gun laser though, yeah, let's be honest, yeah. So this one, yeah, this one is very split, of course, because it is one of the weirdest animations, I think. Looks like D is winning though. Yeah, I think this one is very divisive. Could be great or could be bad, depending on your taste. But the chat has voted, and D it is for Setzer. I'm sorry for Setzer, but yeah. Setzer joining Dash, even though Dash doesn't belong there one bit, in my opinion. Let's move on. We have Sabin. Let's see that one again. Okay. What do we think of Dash? Not Dash, sorry. Of Sabin. I don't know. I don't know about Sabin. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's amazing by any stretch of the imagination, right? It's just two dudes punching together. They're both monks, you know. 8 and Sabin makes sense. It's a good combo move together. A bunch of punches to the enemy. I really like the last punch of Sabin because it's like super charged up and it's like you feel the impact. There isn't much more to that, I think. So I'm gonna say it's it's between C or B for me. I'm gonna say it's a C. Let's see what you guys are voting. Okay, yeah. Majority is voting C. Yeah. Let's see, yeah. No more votes coming in. So C it is for Sabin. I think it's fair. So, there we go. Sabin, there you go. It's gonna go on C tier. C tier is the most populated one for now. Let's move on. We have Edgar.
これ一押しパーッといこう
自慢の一品だ今だ
サービスしとくよ
諦めろ
Let's watch that one again.
これ一押しパーッといこう
自慢の一品だ今だ
サービスしとくよ
諦めろ
What do we think of Edgar's FR, guys? With Jesse. I'm gonna say, it's pretty. I think it's the pairing is pretty cool because both of them use like explosives and gadgets and stuff like that. I don't like the fact that after all this setup, Edgar just goes in with the chainsaw, like his EX. I thought it would use some other tools. You know what I mean? So for that reason, I'm gonna say it's probably a B for me. Like, it's okay. Yeah, like, if it wasn't, like, if it didn't do the chainsaw and did something else, it would be better for me. Chainsaw doesn't fit there. Which overall is a pretty cool looking move, I think. Yeah, looks like most of you are in tune with this one, so yeah, B it is for Edgar. B for Edgar, alright. I think it's fair. Edgar goes on B, alright. Next up we have Celes.
騎士の道を行く
氷漬けにしてあげる
勝利の栄光
いい腕ね
Let's watch that one again.
ここからだ
騎士の道を行く
氷漬けにしてあげる
勝利の栄光
いい腕ね
Voting open for Celes. Oh man, I like this one for sure. I like this one for sure. It's pretty cool because you have Celes throwing down a giant iceberg on the enemies, and then you have Bash basically doing his quickening where he, you know, during his quickening he basically breaks space-time with his punches. Here he's just breaking the ice. So there's that. I like the combo move though. I think it's pretty cool. And then yeah, he breaks the ice and everything explodes. I think it's cool. I don't know if it's an S tier, but I think probably a solid A. I like the pairing too. They're both like mega tanks and whatnot. I think it's A is fair. Let's see. Oh, we actually have a split. We have a tie between A and C. Okay. Let's see. If anybody else wants to vote in to break the tie, guys. Celes Force is cool. I mean, I think so. I know what to do. What, ban you for putting Dash in D tier? Furion? Yes, I could do that. Get revenge for Dash. I mean, you guys know that on a tie, if there's a tie, I have the last word, guys. So if you want to, if you want to vote in, if someone else wants to vote in to break the tie. Shugo breaking the tie. Shugo breaks the tie, guys. That's it. A for Celes. A for Celes. I think I agree on that one. There we go. Alright, moving on, we have Strago.
頑張るかい 任せる。はあ、行くぞ。魔導の力だ。
Let's watch that one again.
背中は任せる。はあ、行くぞ。魔導の力だ。どこ
Okay. What do we think of Stragos, FR? Alright, I think... Okay, so I think the pairing is cool because they are both blue mages, of course, okay? So you have two blue mages. You have Kimari coming in with 1000 needles and Strago just kind of doing some explosions. I don't see the burning part. I agree. Like, you know, I think it would have been cooler if, for example, they both did like 1000 needles and you had like 10 billion needles on the enemies. Like that, maybe that could have been cooler. Would have been cooler. Also, having the needles just stop there. Like Kimari summons the needles and they are just, you know, there until Strago attacks too. So I think it's gonna be a B for me. I think it's okay, nothing more than that. Okay, you guys think it's actually worse though. Let's see. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, we have another tie. We have another tie, guys, between C or B. No, Nick breaks the tie, and it's C. Let's see if someone else wants to vote. Looks like it's C, guys. Oh, this tune that just started. Alright, Strago goes on C. There we go. Moving on, we have... oh man, we have Leo. Let's go.
こう見ている。参る。今こそ行こうぞ。行け。忠義を貫く。
Once more.
どこを見ている。参る。今こそ行こうぞ。
Ha!
行け。忠義を貫く。
Alright. Unironically, I think this one is an S tier, and not only because of Steiner, also because of Steiner, but not only for Steiner. I think this one is an S tier because they are both like war generals, Steiner and Leo. Both of them share the move Shock, which they are doing, and in this case you have Steiner mimicking the shock of Leo, right? So you have Steiner doing the FF6 shock, basically. And he even does the Leo salute, right? And they both they do it at the same exact time, and you have like this giant shock together. I think it's awesome. Like it's pretty much all you would want to see from Leo's FR. I think they could have done Beatrix with Leo too. I think that would make maybe even more sense. But Steiner is fine too. So I think for me that one is absolutely the best. But not for you. For you, I think it's good, but not S tier. Okay. Let's see if anybody else wants to vote in, guys. We have a bunch of people in chat not voting. What are you waiting for, guys? Vote in chat. S, A, B, C, or D, depending on which tier you want. Okay, we have just ban them all. Steiner is an auto S. I mean, this one is not Steiner, actually, it's just Leo's, but Steiner is an auto S, I can't agree on that. How could you not love Steiner, but... I have to follow what the people say, and the people say it's an A tier. Alright? So even though I don't agree on that one, it's gonna be an A tier. For General Leo. Which goes up there. Okay, we only have 3 S tiers. To be honest, only 2 D tiers as well. Which one of them definitely isn't a D tier, to be honest. But okay, we move on to Cloud Zafar. Okay, let's go.
光をみなぎれ解き放つ聖なる力で永遠に刻め消し添えかとどめだじゃあ貫く全力で行く光をみなぎれ解き放つ聖なる力で永遠に刻め消し添えかとどめだじゃあ
What do we think of this one? First of all, I'm not super sure about the pairing, like Cloud and Cecil Paladin. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't make too much sense to me. But it's the move is cool because they do a lot of stuff at high speed, right? And there is a lot going on. But there is the cool ending there with Cloud. I don't know though if it's like that good, because at the end of the day, it's mostly just you have like Cecil doing his EX animation and his luminous ball, and then everything explodes. Cloud is doing something a little bit more cool, right? But it's cool because they attack together, so it's not bad. I would say it's a B tier for me. It's okay. You guys think it's way better too. Vast majority of you think it's an A. Okay. Okay. No, that's pretty much straight up unanimous. So Cloud goes on A tier. Alright. Moving on, we have Tifa. Oh boy. Let's watch that one again. What do we think of Tifa? For me, it's a D tier, guys. For me, Tifa is a D tier because I feel like there's basically no synergy between those two characters. You have Rem doing her basically like I think the idea is that Rem is empowering Tifa, and Tifa does a bunch of stuff. I don't think the execution is cool though. Like you only have Tifa with a white glow on her, and Rem doing a re-X animation. And that's it. There's nothing to it. I don't think that there's much to say about this one. It's just bad. I think it's basically... I don't think it's as bad as the Ursula one for me, but it's close to that one. So it's a straight up D tier for me. What do you guys have to say though? Okay, this one is pretty split too. You actually have a perfect scale going on here. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I agree with chat here, guys. D tier for Tifa. I'm sorry about that. Oh, this music though, man. Holy shit. The feels. Tifa goes to D tier alongside Setzer and Dash, which shouldn't be there. We move on to Yuffie. Let's see.
飛んでけーしらってそれやったね
Let's see that one again.
終わらせてあげるいくよ覚悟頑張ろうねよし飛んでけーしらってそれやったね
What do we think of Yuffie, guys? I think it's pretty good. I think it's good. I think the two characters together make sense. And the move itself is not that amazing, but the interaction between the characters going on is pretty cool, right? I think that's really nice. So I'm gonna say a solid A for this one. Let's see. Ooh, actually you're not that convinced, guys. You think it's just okay, pretty much. I think there's a little bit more to this thing than, for example, I don't know, Cloud of Darkness, FR here in the same tier. There's a little bit more interaction between the two characters going on that would make it a tierable for me, at least. But that's pretty much it. Alright, no more votes coming in, so B tier it is for Yuffie. Alright. I don't agree with this one. But B tier for Yuffie. Next up, we have Aerith with Aiko.
星の守りを素敵だわもう大丈夫だよ
Let's watch that one again.
星の守りを素敵だわもう大丈夫だよ
What do we think of Aerith? Pretty short animation, but honestly pretty cool. I think the pairing makes sense. Eiko and Aerith together, and it's a non-damaging move, so you don't have, you know, it's a different vibe, which it's not bad, I think. And you have these like holy light and petals going off. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's nothing super amazing. I think it's a solid A for me though. I like it. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's pretty split. It's pretty split. Let's see if there are any more votes coming in. Otherwise, yeah, that's it then. A for Aerith. So there you go. Still only 3 S tiers. Okay. And we move on to Zack.
反撃開始俺の見せ場だ全開だいける
Oh.
これがソルジャー
準備万端
Let's watch that one again.
反撃開始俺の見せ場だ全開だいける
Holy shit, Tidus.
これがソルジャー
Oops. Sorry. Vote is open now. What do you think of this one? Okay, so I think I'm not super sure about the pairing Zack and Tidus. Yeah, there is an S tier guy. Yeah, the tier guys are S, A, B, C, and D. S is amazing, A is good, B is okay, C is bad, D is trash. These are the tiers. I don't know about the pairing Zack and Tidus. I think it's okay though. works overall. I would say this though. The Zack moves are kind of poop. The Tidus move is amazing. You have Tidus blitzing with fire through the enemies. I think that's awesome. But Zack is like doing his skill 2 and the jump. So I don't think that one is that great. I'll be honest. I'm voting A. I think it's an A for this one, but not an S. Whoa. This one, I didn't expect that many S votes. Just feels powerful. I don't know. Okay. Zack fanboys, maybe. Zack fanboys down voting Dash. Yeah, my boy Dash done dirty. I don't think it's that better than the Dash one, legit, this one, but okay. Okay. Hard disagree on this one, guys, but S tier for Zack, okay. Pyjama boy. I was glad he died. Oh, come on. Alright, let's move on to Jessie with Maria.
かっこいいとこ見せてよ。よーし。観念しなさい。爆発注意ってね。折れるなよ。なんつって。
がソルジャー。
準備万端だって心配ないわ。
Let's see that one again.
かっこいいとこ見せてよ。よーし。観念しなさい。爆発注意ってね。折れるなよ。なんつって。
What do we think of the Jessie one? So, the synergy here is that Maria is apparently obsessed with explosions, and Jessie provides explosions, so I think there's good synergy between them. The move itself, I think it's okay. You have Jessie throwing out a bunch of grenades, and Maria with explosive arrows, basically. And they have a little bit of interaction as well, so I think it's good. I wouldn't say it's anything super amazing though. I'm gonna say B for me. Let's see what you guys say. Okay, it's a little bit split, but majority voting B. Someone voting S as well. Nice. Alright, looks like this one is done. So B tier for Jessie. B tier for Jessie. Alright. There we go. Jessie goes there. And we move on to Squall.
そこだ。外ろ。倒れていいぞ。勝たせてもらう。じゃあな。
全力をぶつ。
Let's watch that one again.
一瞬で仕留める。全力。そこだ。外ろ。倒れていいぞ。勝たせてもらう。じゃあな。
Okay, what do we think of this Squall one? So, Squall with Noctis, I think it's a good pairing. The one thing that really sells this thing to me, it's actually Squall doing a small fated circle, which is the one move that he doesn't have in his kit, alright? So, he does a small fated circle, which is kind of cool. And then you have the follow-up with Noctis. And the ending together. So, it's good. I wouldn't say it's that amazing too. I'm gonna say it's an A, solid A. Definitely fits both of the characters. Good fated circle. Squall FR this one was. But other than that, I'm gonna stop at A. Let's see what you guys have to say here. Ooh, it's a split. It's a split between A and S. It's a split between A and S. If no one else voting, I break the tie, guys. So let's see if there are more votes coming in. Let's all have is voting A. Let's see if there are any other votes coming in for this one. There are a bunch of viewers here not voting. Come on, guys, join in. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, or D tier. Vote in chat by typing the letter. Bad taste, y'all. Yeah, like with Dash. Yeah, this one is pretty much done. A tier for Squall. Alright, which isn't bad too. Alright, moving on to Rinoa.
全力をぶつける。守ってみせます。私たちがお相手
Ooh,
しま
this
す。
one is nice.
今こそ天の裁きを。逃がしはしない。行くわよ。
Let's watch that one again.
全力をぶつける。守ってみせます。私たちがお相手します。今こそ天の裁きを。逃がしはしない。
Voting for this one, guys, for me is definitely an S. No question, an S for me, this one. This one is actually one of the best FRs, in my opinion. The reason for it is that everything fits fits the character very well. You have Rinoa and Yuna, which is a great pairing. They have a lot of interactions in the FFO and in other DCA games as well. Both of them using Holy of their own respective game, basically. So you have a mix of Holy magic here, which is great. And the spell effect is also great. So, I mean, what's not to like there? It's perfect, I think. Yeah, vast majority, guys, is holds Renoir hand to keep her from going mad. Yeah, also that. Rinoa and Yuna have different text line depending on Rinoa's stance. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true. Unfortunately, no one will ever see that because no one is ever in a normal stance with Rinoa if he's Batman. But yeah, this one is done. I think it's a very fair S tier for Rinoa. Rinoa, there you go, up there. Moving on, we have Quistis. Oh boy. Let's see.
貫く。やりすぎたかしら。諦めろ。さあ。反省なさい。貫く。やりすぎた。
Okay, there's some heavy whip action going on there. I think it's a cool thing because, well, first of all, they of course paired her up with the other whip user, which is 7. Makes a lot of sense. And it's good because even though it's simple, the FRA is simple. You have just, you know, a bunch of whipping going on. The spell effect, I think it's great. Like, you have all these lashes coming through, and then you have the laser whip at the end. Both of them doing that as well. Yeah. Yeah, they look like, I actually look like a whip. Yeah, true. I'm not gonna say it's an S tier, but A tier, solid for me. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, you actually, guys, you think it's actually straight up S? Okay. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. I mean, I love Quistis, so I'm a fan of that, but yeah. Straight up S, maybe? Yeah. Still not a tie. Alright. That's it. Quistis S tier. Alright. First quiz this. There you go. Alright. A bunch of S tiers in a row. I feel like Zack doesn't belong in S tier, I'll be honest. The other ones do. Moving on, we have Fujin. With Shadow. Oh, she's angry, man. Okay, what do we think of quizzes, guys? It's so this one is one of those of the FRs that kind of gets disrupted by the fact that you have all the bravery damage going on. You literally cannot see Shadow. Shadow is there. Like the idea is that the idea is that Fujin does the tornado and Shadow teleports from behind and slashes them. I think that's the idea. You cannot see any of that. So because of the bravery numbers. So I don't think it's that bad. It's a cool combo, even though the pairing doesn't make much sense in my opinion. It's not good. It's not bottom tier. I think it's a solid C. Maybe cutting the tornado, yeah. Let's see what you guys have to say. You guys was pretty split on this one, but looks like C is the majority of you. Let's see if we have any other votes, but otherwise it's a C tier. I definitely think they have to do something to change the, or at least have another option for the damage showing numbers. The way the damage is shown in the game, because it's too crazy right now. Okay. So C tier for Fujin, I think it's fair. Fujin on C tier, alright. Moving on to who? To Vivi! Oh my god, we are starting to get the FF9 ones, alright. Let's go. With Saz. Voting is open for Vivi one. It's not good, guys. I don't think it's good. I can see the pairing here, like Saz and Vivi have a bunch of interaction in Opera Omni, of course. They're both from the beginning, you know, two initial characters. And you have kind of that, you know, Saz kind of parent relationship with Vivi, but it's not good. Like they physically cannot have a good synergistic move, I think. You just have Saz, you know, doing his EX and Vivi throwing a bunch of meteors down. Yeah, no, it's not good. I'm actually torn between. I'm actually say D for this one. It's not good. It's not Ash. No, wait, it's not that bad as the Ash one for me. So I'm gonna say C. It's C, but it's not good. Yeah. Yeah, this one, vast majority of you think it's C. Yeah, feels bad for Vivi, but not amazing at all. Vivi goes in C tier. She's the vast majority of the characters, actually, so that's not great. And we move on to who? Steiner LD is the better FR animation, true. Let's go. Garnet with Braska.
務めさ。
これだったら
皆のために祈ろう。
好きにさせません。
Alright, what do we think of this one? I like it. You have two summoners attacking. The idea here is that you have an attack between the Hellfire of Ifrit from FF10 and G-Force, I believe it was Atomos from FF9, right? So, what the fuck is this music? I really like that. The spell effect is great. Braska using other summons, yeah, that's pretty hype. The bad part about it is that you don't see the summon. Of course. But that's always feels bad. You just see the spell effect of it, which is really good. I think the spell effect itself is really good too. So I'm gonna say A for Garnet, solid. Looks like most of you agree with me. Let's see if we have any more votes for the Garnet FR animation. S, A, B, C, or D are the tiers, guys. If you want to vote in, make a new tier just for Beatrix. She's bad, man. All right. I don't think it's worse than the Ash one, by the way, so we don't need a new tier. Even though you guys voted Ash to be in C tier. No, wait, sorry. No, you voted Ash to be in what? Where is? Not Ash. Ursula, sorry. Sorry, Ursula, not Ash. The Ursula one is awful for me, god awful. Beatrix is probably a little bit better than Ursula one for me, even though it's not good. Alright, we move on to Beatrix. Let's go. With Snow. Let's see it again. Okay. There are a lot of things that I don't like about this thing. The first one, first off, it's the pairing. I don't think it makes any sense to have Snow with Beatrix, I'll be honest. Other than that, they could have done way more cooler stuff with it. You have Snow not even doing some ice or anything. It's just doing punches and Beatrix doing shock. Like, that's it. There's nothing to it. They could have done so much, you know, cooler stuff. They could have done, for example, I don't know, Snow doing a nice block or something, and Beatrix breaking the ice with shock or something, you know. Stock break, yeah, not shock, sorry. Stock break, yeah. But that's it. Like, there's nothing to it. So yeah. Unfortunately, FF9 FRs are not that great so far. Which is it's really hurting my soul, but it's true. Undeniably true. So Beatrice goes on D tier, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. Let's hope for a good FR for Steiner in the future. How many characters did we do? A bunch. I think we're gonna do maybe a few more and we're gonna close the stream, guys. We definitely have to divide this one. We can do a few more though. Next up, who do we have? Who do we have next? We have Kuj, I believe. Let's go. No, we have Quina. Quina and Fuzoya. Yeah, let's watch this one again. Alright. I think this one is so good, man. This one is S for me. It's funny, but also makes sense. Like, you have a Wise Mage casting Toad on the enemy, and who hits Toads? Quina, of course. So you have Quina hitting the enemy, which is funny and creative, and makes a lot of sense, I think, for her. So, yeah, I think it's good. Now, I don't know exactly why Fusoya, like, they could have done with, they could have, you know, paired her up with other casters. But yeah. Frog getting eaten. Wow, you actually guys think it's A and not S? I would definitely say it's an S. Just for the creativity at the very least. The frog face, such a mood. Alright, let's see if we have any more votes coming in. They had a thing for a bit where they tried to put the newcomer characters in a lot of FRs. Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Alright, so A for Queen. I definitely would say it was an S, but okay. A for Queen. Next up we have Kuja.
やりますかねショーはこれからだろう外さねえよヤッホー綺麗だろ飛行かやりますかねショーはこれからだろう外さねえよヤッホー綺麗だろ
Alright. What do we think of this one? It's weird, man. The Laguna... Okay, so the pairing makes sense because in Opera Omnia, in the lore, they are always together, Laguna and Kuja. Don't ask me why, but that's a thing. So, you have Laguna and Kuja and Laguna together. The move itself... I don't know, like... you have Laguna... shooting lasers, yeah, and Kuja doing his own thing, but it's not a super synergistic move, to be honest. Should have used Ragnarok, yeah. Maybe if it was like Laguna shooting lasers from above and Kuja casting ultimate from downwards or something. Ultima, sorry, not ultimate. Casting Ultima together, maybe it would be cooler than this. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it's an A. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's an A for me. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much majority thinking it's an A too. Some of you thinking it's an S as well. I definitely don't think it's that good. But it's okay, it's okay. Alright. Kuja goes in A tier. And moving on, we have who? Tidus.
叩き鍛錬の成果だやってやる貫け
Let's watch this one again.
叩き鍛錬の成果だやってやる貫け
Alright. What do we think of the Tidus one? AAS. Okay. Okay, so the pairing makes a lot of sense, of course. In the lore, they are always together as well, Theodore and Tidus. Of course, there is a very cool moment there when you have the Holy Light of Theodore and Tidus doing Blitzball with it, which is pretty cool. They both have daddy issues. Okay. Other than that, you have a bunch of strikes together. That's pretty much it. I think I'm like you would compare. I would compare it to the Faris one, but for some reason the Faris one hits harder for me than this one. Like the Faris playing Blitzball is cooler than Tidus throwing a ball of light with Blitzball. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say it's a solid 8 though. No, it's good. It's not bad at all. I wouldn't say it's super amazing though. Yeah, the majority of you agree with me, so yeah, I think it makes sense, yeah. Alright, so, Tidus in A tier. We have a lot of A tiers characters here. I don't know how this one is shaping up. To be honest, okay, there are definitely some characters that I don't like in the tiers, like Dash. Ursula should be lower for me. Wina should be higher, probably. And stuff like that for me, that a Minwu should be higher. I think Minwu on C is, I think it's a crime. Yeah. There are some exceptions, but mostly agree with this one, I think. So it's not that bad. We can do a few more, maybe. Let's move on. We have, who do we have here? Yuna.
行きます。
どんと来い。覚悟。
お願い。決まりっす。行きます。
どんと来い。覚悟。
お願い。決まりっす。
What do we think of Yuna one? Man, I like it. I'll be honest, I like this one a lot. It's creative because you have Yuna, well, not summoning Yojimbo, but summoning Yojimbo's swords. And then you have Samurai Bart doing the strike. Yeah, there is no budget for the actual summon, feels bad. Definitely. But the concept of it is, I think it's cool. Bart still spent enough money, yeah. It's definitely an A for me, maybe an S for the creativity of it. Even. I'm gonna say it's an S. Fuck it, I really like it. Okay, I'm the only one voting S, but most of you do agree that it's at least an A. C, okay. What the fuck? B? Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? Dude! Really? That's not right. I don't believe 1 second that the Yuna FR animation is lower than an A tier. Come on, you guys are trolling if you think it is. I don't believe it for 1 second. We need someone to tie-break A, otherwise I'll do it. Between A and B. Let's see if there are any more votes. I think it's only okay. No, I think it's a little bit more than that. It's creative enough to be more than just okay, I think. Alright, no more votes. I'm breaking the tie. I'm saying A, guys. A tier for good old Yuna. She goes up there with all the others. Okay, and we move on to who? Oron with Gabrand. What do we think of this one, guys? Oron Zafar with Gabrand. I'm not sold on it. I don't dislike the pairing, but there isn't really much going on. A bunch of melee hits. The only cool thing is the last strike from Oron. I think that's a pretty cool move. But that's it. I don't see anything else there. So I'm gonna say C for me. Yeah. Well, a little bit of a split vote here, but looks like C is winning. Yeah, I know final character, right? I hard disagree with that one too. Alright, looks like we have a C tier for Oron. So, Oron goes in C. And we move on to Braska.
力を貸しましょう。我が祈りに応えよ。行きますよ。もう眠りなさい。降らせてもらう。力を貸しましょう。我が祈りに応えよ。行きますよ。もう眠りなさい。
What do we think of Braska? I think like the concept here is the same as the Garnet one. Basically, you have two summoners doing a combo move. I just think it's worse because first of all, the spell effect is not as good as the Garnet one. You have Valefor and the head of Bahamut or whatever Amidatelion is summoning. It's not even a full summon for Amidatelion. But yeah, the spell effect itself it's not as good, I think. So I think it's okay. Probably a B. Yeah, I mean in this game it looks like she's a summoner, like by the looks of it, like the way she's referred to, but yeah, I don't know in their own game. Let's see. Yeah, overwhelming majority guys saying it's a B tier. I think it fits. Not good, not bad. It's there. It's there. Braska joining the B gang. Seymour.
滅びゆくがいい。徹底的に壊すよ。死の安息を与えましょう。滅びゆく安息を許すと思ってるの？滅びゆくがいい。徹底的に壊すよ。死の安息を与えましょう。
What do we think of Seymour, guys? I don't necessarily dislike the pairing with Kadaj, but there isn't much going on here. There's like Kadaj doing Easy X. The only saving grace for this Zafar is Anima doing Pain. So it's probably just a C tier for me. Definitely not great. Not the bottom tier, but yeah. Yeah, looks like we agree on this one. Yeah, there isn't much more to say here. For Seymour. So Seymour goes in C. Actually, we have a tie of a number of in the number of characters between A and C. So we have a pretty bipolar list here going on. Let's move on to Pain.
闇を溢れろ。調子に乗るなよ。この力で。闇の制裁よ。触れろ。調子に乗る。本気で行く。闇を溢れろ。調子に乗るなよ。この力で。闇の制裁よ。
Huh. What do we think of this one? The Pain attack with the Dark Knight Cecil. I'm not exactly sure what Pain is doing. Like, she has like boiling dark magic going on. Yeah, because I didn't play FF102, so I really cannot see. I don't know if that's a reference to something. Oh, Dark Knight class, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool then. And using darkness, okay. Okay, I like that the pairing makes more sense that way. But Cecil is basically just doing his EX. So there isn't really that much here going on at the end of the day. It's not bad, definitely. I like the Pain animation, but yeah, or skill 1. Yeah, rather, yeah, no, skill 1. Yeah, not EX. Yeah, I think it's good. It's okay. It's a solid B tier for me. Let's see. What do you guys say? Yeah. B tier. B tier. Straight up majority agrees with me. Alright. And okay, so B tier for... Where is he? Where is she? Pain. B tier. Alright, there we go. Alright, guys. I think with that one we finished FF10. So I think we can stop there for this session, alright? We have, and we move on from FF11 forward the next time. If you agree with that. Mi voto on Toto? No, next time. I gotta stop this one, otherwise we finish everything. We are more or less at, yeah, we are right in the middle. So it makes sense to stop now, I think. Yeah, you have to stop at a high one so you come back on the next stream. You know, that's how it works, man. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. You want the Toto? All right, let's do the Toto. Okay, let's do the Toto. Let's do the Toto. Here we go.
侮られたものね。
どういう懺悔なさい。
時の力を。驚いた。
あらあら。踊ると思って。
侮られたものね。
どういう懺悔なさい。
時の力を。驚いた。
あらあら。
What do you think of this one, guys? I don't think it's an S by any stretch of the imagination, guys. Why do you think it's an S? Just because it's Toto and Ultimation? Okay, the pairing is there just because of that scene in the CDNT, like, let's be honest. But she stops trying to do her attack. Okay. I'm not saying it's bad. It's cool. It's cool. It's not as good. Like, even with... Vivi does the same with Dark Knight Cecil. Like, it's not that creative. Like, it's not that great, I think. It's different. It's just top. Okay. Double standards. Yeah, we have double standards. No, I don't think it's bad though. The animation is cool. The pairing makes sense, like I said, for that reason. So I think it's nice. It's nice. It's a solid A for me. The vast majority think it's an S. I think that's not fair, man. I don't think it's as good as the Far East one or the Renoa one by any stretch of the imagination, but okay. I have to oblige. So chat says it's an S, so an S must be. All right.